Good morning. Or is it morning? No, it's good afternoon. I don't know why it won't let me rotate my phone. But anyways, hello everybody. Welcome to Tax Tip Tuesday. Ooh, there we go. Welcome to Tax Tip Tuesday. I am your host, Chastity Grady. I am the owner of Grady Tax Plus, where I help service-based providers who are new in their business understand their business structure, tax situation, and help keep their finances organized so they can feel confident knowing that you are saving both time and money. So today, listen, I'm just gonna get right to the point, y'all, with today's live. Like, y'all are not going to stress. Listen, just take this with a grain of salt, okay? Y'all are not going to stress yourself out and myself out because y'all don't want to invest in yourselves, okay? So when it comes to your business, okay, you can't just only be in the business of trying to make money for yourself, okay? It takes a level of investment in order for your business to be on the right path so that you can reduce your stress, you can save time. Those are the two things that happens when you invest in your business. You save time, you either save time or you save money, okay? And so I get, let me just say this. It breaks my heart that people, when you're in business and you don't want to, take the time, you don't want to take the time to, either look at your tax situation, see what's going on, and do what it needs, do what it, takes in order for you to make those tax payments and or have your business's finances organized, okay? What does it look like you being a business owner, having clients and, on the front end, you're able to help your clients and, make it seem like you got it all together. You can do all of this, whatever it is that you do for your clients, do it for them, but you can't do anything for yourself. You're not doing anything for yourself. Your business back end is a mess. You're all over the place. You don't have anything organized. You're not either filing your tax returns or you're not paying taxes. Like, why cause yourself stress? Okay, it's not all about making money, right? It's not all about that. It's also about, if you started a business, I hope that you started a business so that you could, do something better, be something better in the world. And when you want to be something better in the world, that requires a certain level of commitment from you, okay? Not only for your clients, but for you as the business owner, okay? And if you feel like you can't do this, it's too much, it's causing you stress, then that's where the investment comes in, where you, save that time, okay? You invest in saving that time, okay? You invest in saving money down the line because you have all the steps together. And so I say all this to say, when it comes to taxes, I don't want you to walk away this year going into the tax filing season with having a huge tax bill, all because you didn't take time, at least an hour a week. You have an hour a week. If you watch a TV show a week, if you watch a YouTube video for an hour a week, you have an hour a week, okay, to work on the back end of your business. And if you don't, then guess what? If you don't have the time, then guess what? You have the money to invest in somebody to do it for you, okay? And I don't want to make it sound like I'm preaching at you, but it's so important. And I don't understand why business owners, you as a business owner, don't take it seriously. Like, you want to put it on a back burner. That's the last thing you want to put on the back burner, right? Because all it does is cause stress, right? You want to relieve stress. How do you relieve stress? By investing in yourself, by seeking help, by seeking support. It's, sometimes you just have to suck it up and be like, you know what? I can't do everything. I can't figure out everything for myself. Let me come over here and hire somebody to help me do it for me. Or at least show me how to do it so I know that I'm at least on the right path. Hey, Cassandra. So I come on here today for Tax Tip Tuesday to basically kind of preach at y'all, because y'all not gonna stress me out. You're not gonna cause yourself stress. You can cause yourself stress all you want, okay? But don't make it seem like it's our fault that y'all are stressed. You're stressed because it's your fault. It's your fault that you're not keeping track of your business finances. It's your fault that you're not paying estimated tax payments. And if you don't know anything about it, you don't know what you're supposed to pay you don't know the website to go to, then guess what? It's still your fault for not investing in yourself to guess what? To save that time so that you can eventually save money, okay? Investing in yourself eventually is supposed to help you save money, right? All right, so let me talk about estimated tax payments really quick. So estimated tax payments, there's 4 estimated tax payments each year, okay, 4. It's due January, April, June, and September each year. On the 15th, if it's a holiday, then it's the day after, weekend, day after, whatever, right? So with the IRS, they give you a grace period to where if you are gonna owe less than $1,000, then you don't have to worry about paying estimated tax payments. But most people, their tax liability is normally over $1,000, okay? So generally speaking, most people are supposed to pay estimated tax payments, all right? What helps you know what you're supposed to pay for each quarter, and let me say this because I ran into this today. Estimated tax payments, making tax payments, is not the same thing as filing a tax return. Some people think they're supposed to file a tax return every quarter, and that only applies to people who have sales tax. There are sales tax returns, which is different from the federal, okay? It's different from the federal tax return, state tax return. Okay, anyways, so what helps you, what lets you know what you should pay each quarter is if you know the net profit in your business. Well, how do you know the net profit in your business, okay? The net profit is your income minus expenses. So if you are accurately keeping track of your income and then your expenses, you know what's coming in, you know what's going out, then you would know for that particular quarter what you should pay for that estimated tax payment based off the net profit, the percentage, okay? And there's a lot of factors that can go into, you know, deducting a certain amount from that percentage, because some people on average, they, you know, contribute like 25 or 30% is what people normally stick around. But if you're more conservative and you like to have more money in your pocket throughout the year, just like when you do, when you have a W-2 job, you want to have more money in your pocket throughout the year. So you add more exemptions. Well, that's the old way, but the old way is that you would add more exemptions to your W-4 form in order for you to have more money in your pocket. Well, the way, on the flip side, how it works from the business standpoint, what you would do is you would look at the things that will go on a tax return that's not necessarily, and I'm giving y'all gems right now, this is what I give to people who pay for my consults or who are my bookkeeping clients. What you would do is you would take what would actually go on a tax return, because not everything that is in your bookkeeping for your business is reflected, not everything that goes on a tax return is reflected in the bookkeeping. So you want to like talk about mileage, home office deduction, if you have health insurance deduction, retirement, certain things that are not necessarily, might not be reflected in your bookkeeping, but it will be on the tax return. What you can do is, for example, like I had one client, we went off her 2021 tax return. So 2021, she got a $2,500 home office deduction. We are predicting that she would get about the same amount for this year, for 2022. And so what we did was we divided 2,500 divided by 12, and I'm just gonna do the math real quick because my brain ain't right now. So $208. So what we said was, we were like, okay, so $200 every month you have a home office deduction. So if your net profit for a particular quarter is, let's say 10,000, just throwing out a number, and you pay 25% of that, well, guess what? What we would do is that whatever that 25% amount is, we would deduct the $200 as well from that, so that she's basically accounting for her home office deduction up front, so that she can have more money in her pocket. And we do that for other deductions as well. But I just gave you an example of how to be more conservative if you're not concerned about trying to get a refund, and you're just, you know, you want to decrease you want to make sure that you're paying your estimated tax payments, but still, like if you were a W-2 employee, how you would claim more exemptions to have more money in your pocket, then you would go ahead and account for your anticipated deductions or deductions or credits. If there's credits you qualify for, you go ahead and account for it and deduct it from that estimated tax payment. That way you have more money in your pocket, okay? So that's just one tip, one gem, something to keep in mind, all right? So when you know your net profit, that's the percentage that you would use to pay to the IRS, all right? Now, how to get to the net profit is generally easy when you have bookkeeping set up, when you have your bookkeeping in place, okay? A lot of people, they're stuck on their spreadsheets, and it's fine. If you have a spreadsheet that is conducive to what a tax return would look like, where a tax professional don't have to second guess where things are going on the tax return, then that's fine. But a lot of people's spreadsheets are not like that. It's just them having just a list of things that they bought and purchased, and they're like, yeah, that's real old school and really not properly set up. Because if you are someone who's professionally in business and you want to get a house, you want to get a loan or a car or anything like that, professional places are going to want professional industry standard documentation of your business. Okay, an Excel spreadsheet does not count. Profit and loss statement is industry standard for businesses, so that's why it's important to have one. And the only way to really have one is if you are using proper bookkeeping. Okay. So what I help my clients do is I help them get set up in a bookkeeping software, converting from Excel spreadsheet to bookkeeping software, or changing from a different bookkeeping software depending on the person, and teaching you exactly how to use it as if you were me. I teach you how to be me. We sit down one-on-one, we go through, I teach you the functions of the bookkeeping software so you kind of know why this is here, if you do this, what happens, if this, then that. And then we go ahead and we convert everything from your spreadsheet into the bookkeeping software. Not only that, you connect your business bank account so that you have some kind of automation coming in. You don't have to worry about inputting things that are outside of the business bank account unless you do use your personal card, which you shouldn't. All right, and we go through the whole software. We go through it, like I said, like it was me. If it was me doing it, we go through it, and I teach you how to be your own bookkeeping for your business, okay? And then not only that, I'll show you the reports. I'll show you what the reports look like, what they mean, how to interpret them, how to determine what to pay for estimated tax payments, how to determine what to pay yourself, how to know that your business is profitable, okay? You need to know if your business is profitable. How do you know if you have spent or if you can afford to, invest in other programs? This day and age, there's program after program after program out there. How do you know it'll be profitable for you to continue to invest in other people? You don't want to pay for something that's going to put your business in the negative, even if the account in your bank account is not negative, okay? A lot of people think that just because they have a business bank account and they can see what's in their bank account that they're good, but the bank account is only a reflection of what's currently in the bank account, okay? It's not a reflection of the actual health of the business, okay? You can have a positive number in your bank account, but your business can be in a negative profit-wise if you're spending everything that's coming in, okay? So I teach you about that, all right? And like I said, you get to, learn how to be me, learn how to be your own bookkeeper. And so I want to be able to extend that to y'all because the end of the year is almost here, y'all. I don't want you scrambling. I don't want you scrambling, come January 1st, you're trying to get all, new year, let's get this business together. No, why are you waiting till, let's do that now, okay? January 1st, that's too late, no one's trying to, figure out what you did a year ago, okay? We already got 11 months to consider because a lot of people, when it comes to, this is another thing, why it's important to keep track of your bookkeeping, month by month, week by week, day by day, depending on the amount of expenses and income you have coming in. Because even if you keep track of things on a spreadsheet, a lot of people don't keep track of things appropriately, okay? So when I'm going through your bookkeeping, I'm asking you, oh, what was this? What did you do in February? What was this, even though it says like maybe, let's say Office Depot, I'm just giving an example. It can say Office Depot, but that doesn't necessarily mean that was an office expense or anything like that, okay? I want to know what it is that you purchased so we know how to categorize things. So you want to be able to go through all of your expenses to know how you're supposed to categorize them appropriately so that you can have that reflected accurately on a tax return, okay? So if you are someone who don't have your business together, your business back end is a mess, you haven't paid any estimated tax payments this year at all, you are all over the place, you don't even know how and when you're supposed to pay estimated tax payments, then you need to schedule a consult with me, okay? You don't need to wait any longer. You don't need to try to wait till, oh, I'll wait till January. You don't need to wait any longer, okay? You need to schedule a consult with me today. You know, let's meet this week or the week after Thanksgiving, because I'm not scheduling people next week. But anyways, so yeah, you need to be on my calendar before this year is up so that you can get yourself on track. I want you to reduce your stress. I'm talking real fast right now, but it's important to me that I help you reduce your stress, because you having less stress is going to help you operate your business much better, okay? You can help your clients knowing that the back end is all squared away. You don't have to stress about it, because I'm telling you, the back end of your business, that's the one of the things that will stop you from helping your clients effectively, okay? Because if you're stressed on the back end, then how are you going to be able to show up to your clients effectively and smile and look like you got everything together when you don't, okay? So you don't want to be that person. Don't be the person who look like they got it all together on the front end, dressing nice and everything, but on the back end, it's a tornado. Why be that person? Don't be the tornado. I want you to have greener pastures, okay? And the only way to have greener pastures, if you invest in yourself, you're investing in yourself in order to either save time or save money, okay? So that's all I have for y'all for tax tip. Can't even talk because I was talking so fast, y'all, because I'm passionate about this. Tax Tip Tuesday, okay? That's what I have for y'all today. We talked about estimated tax payment, talked about business organization. You need both. You need to have the business organization is what's going to help you. Business finance organization is what's going to help you make sure that everything is flowing together, everything's making sense for your business. I can't really stress how important it is. You wanted your business to make sense, okay? And you want to have that paper you want to have it on paper with the bookkeeping software, because those are the reports, industry standards that people are using in order to qualify you for things in the future, whether it's a house or anything like that. And then that's also what we use to file your tax return. Get rid of the spreadsheet. Stop being old school. Okay, stop being old school, because that old school method is causing you stress, which is why you may be watching this video, right? So if you're interested, definitely click the link. I'm gonna have a link in my comments of my calendar so that you can get on my calendar so we can talk about it, okay? Talk about getting your business together, and I will see y'all in the next live.